Hello, welcome to another video. We're going to draw a so-called sucker-footed bat today, and that sounds grosser perhaps than it actually is, but because I've got the impression, well, that's my opinion of course, so you can decide whether you agree or not, that these might be some of the cutest looking bats around, in as far as bats can look cute, due to their rather round faces, small eyes, and well, overall, what shall I say, cuddliness, for example. Their large forehead helping quite a lot. Now, why are these called sucker-footed bats? There's a good reason for that. The guys actually have so-called sucker foots, or better, sucker hands. They've got organs resembling and somewhat working like suction pads attached to their hands, so to their thumb, as it is in bats, the one claw that you see extending from their hands. So they've also got huge ears, as you can see. Now these suction pads are used by these little critters to attach themselves, even though it doesn't seem to work by actual sucking, but read the Wikipedia article to find out how and why. Haven't got time for that. Anyways, oh, that's better. Anyways, the suction pads are used to attach to some very smooth surfaces of the plants they frequent. So they come in very useful. Otherwise, these little bats would probably not be able to attach. That's the easy thing here, probably. Anyways, here are the wings, folded up very much, as these bats are apparently able to do. Use an excellent picture that you will probably be able to find rather quickly from the interwebs. I usually use existing pictures as reference material, and sometimes I stay very close to those pictures, and sometimes I mesh them up a bit. Once again, as we're talking about bats, by the way, these are the suction pads. As we're talking about bats, the caricature part of my drawings tends to be toned down a bit because, well, bats are, as I've said before, rather caricaturally looking all by themselves. They don't need much embellishment in that department. So here we go. So that's why you will probably find a lot of resemblance between this bat here and the reference picture I've used. Now, unless you are of a very different persuasion than me in terms of what you find cute, even adorable, I think this is one very pleasant and cute looking bat. Oh, don't forget to make sure this is also a bit darker. Its membranes are folded up as well as its feet here. Now I'm going to place it on the very smooth surface, namely the so-called traveler plant that it frequents. So let's draw a bit of shade here. Now, I have to admit I'm better at drawing animals than at drawing plants. That's also due to preference, of course, but I'm going to give it a shot here. Some shade. Now, so let's say these are, oh, look at that. Let's say these are plant folds, leaf folds. Here you go. So let's do a bit of shading here to give them a bit more volume, I guess. Now this guy seems to be sitting rather perpendicularly. English isn't my first language, even if I try my best. Anyways, here we are. So let's do a bit of shade here. Here we've got our sucker-footed bat. Hope you enjoy.